Welcome to Table for One. I'm the narrator, and today we're doing a solo playthrough on Splendor. Splendor is normally a 2 to 4 player game, but there is a solo variant. If you'd like a quick refresh on how the game itself works, I've got a 5-minute refresh video. And then if you'd like to learn more about the solo variant, what the rules are, I've also got a Table for One house rules video you can check out. Otherwise, I'm just going to play once through each of the 4 difficulty settings on the Splendor solo variant. Let's get rolling. Alright, so we are all set up now to play a solo game of Splendor. Again, if you need a quick refresh on how to play Splendor, I've got a 5-minute refresh video. If you'd like to see the rules or learn the rules real quick for how to play this solo variant, there is a Table for One house rules video you can check out. But we're ready to get started here. For this first game, I've set it up to be easy, where I have 6 of each token available, 6 of each gemstone, plus the full stack of 5 gold. That does not change. And I think I'll progressively I'll play a few games here because it doesn't take very long, and I'll start with easy and then work my way to medium and hard and see if I can get down to that extreme level. The 2 nobles that I drew this time, this one needs 4 ruby, 4 emerald. This one is 4 sapphire, 4 diamond, so there's no overlap between the two. And that's it. Let's get started. Looking at these cards, I'm seeing... I don't want to wait till I need 3 of some. These 2 are going to need the fewest possible tokens or gemstones to purchase, so I want to go after those first. So why don't I take an emerald and a ruby and a diamond for my first turn, and now I'm going to discard a gold. I think I'll probably always start by discarding gold. For my second turn, I'm going to take the same 3. I think this sets me up for some early purchases. So now I need to discard something again, and again I'll go with gold for now. Maybe that's a terrible strategy. Let me know if I should be holding on to these wilds. My next turn, I'm going to spend 2 diamond and 2 ruby to purchase this ruby for my collection. And before I flip that card over, because I don't want to forget, I will discard now a ruby since I just picked one up. I have a little less need for it. This turn, I can purchase this card because I have 2 emerald and 1 ruby. And so now I'll discard an onyx for this turn since I just picked up one of those. Now because I have a ruby and onyx, I want to try and maximize that where I can. These 2 are sticking out to me. If I grab a ruby, an emerald, and a diamond, then on the following turn I can purchase this card and then use that sapphire to help me get this card. I suppose if I go the other way, if I take an onyx, a ruby, and a sapphire, I can purchase this card and use the emerald to help me over here. But I think I'll do the first plan. So let's do that. I need 1 emerald. That's a ruby. 1 ruby, 1 emerald, 1 diamond. Now I need to get rid of something. Since I'm about to pick up a sapphire, I'll get rid of a sapphire. On this turn, I'll go ahead and pick up that sapphire. So 1 diamond, 1 emerald, 2 rubies, and 1 onyx. Add this to my collection. And I need to discard something. I think I'll be getting an emerald next, so let's discard one of those. A lot of emeralds coming up on the bottom row here. Between these two, it doesn't really matter. I think it's going to take the same amount of turns to get either. Either way, I'll be taking 3 gemstones into my hand. Well, you know what? That's not true. If I take this one, I'll need 1 onyx and 1 diamond, and then I have the rest. So I can grab a 3rd gemstone that might help me elsewhere. Whereas if I do this one, I'll need to take 1 onyx, 1 ruby. Oh, and I have a sapphire, so it is the same. So I don't really know that it matters a heck of a lot. So I guess let's go for that one. So I'll need an onyx. I'll need a diamond. And I get to take 1 more of something. So if I look at all the cards that are out here, I mean, there's not a lot. If I ignore these, I guess I've got more demand for ruby. So let me take a ruby as my 3rd. And now I'll get rid of another gold. So on this turn, I can spend a diamond, 1 sapphire, 1 ruby, and 2 onyx. Put this in my collection. If I got room, scoot them down a little. Sure. And now I need to get rid of something else. And I'm running out of gold. But let's do it. I've got 1 gold left. This is another ruby. That's going to require 4 diamonds. I'm seeing here 5 diamonds, 5 diamonds, 3, 2 diamonds. Everything needs diamonds, and I have not seen a diamond card come up yet. Besides this one way up here, which I cannot afford for some time. So what am I going to do? I can get this other emerald pretty easily, but I don't see anywhere where that's really going to help me. The only card out right now that's going to require emeralds is way up here. I'm just not ready to go to tier 3 yet, so I guess I'm just going to grab some tokens. I was going to go for the sapphire, but I'm pretty close to this one already. All I need is 1 more onyx, so maybe it'd be best to just clear that card out of here to deal another one. So let's do that. I'm going to need an onyx. Ruby seems to be a hot commodity at the moment, so I'll still take another one of those. And why don't I take a diamond, because I'm seeing diamonds everywhere. And now I need to get rid of something. Since I intend to purchase this emerald, I'll get rid of another emerald. So for this turn, I have 2 onyx, 1 sapphire, 2 rubies. Allows me to purchase another emerald into my collection. If anything, I'll probably get another emerald here, so I am going to get rid of a 3rd emerald. So I'm halfway through my emerald stack. There's 3 of those left. Onyx. It might be a good idea to try and purchase that one as well. Why don't I grab a sapphire, a diamond, and a ruby. And I'll discard an onyx. So on this turn, to purchase this card, I need to pay 1 diamond, 1 2 sapphire, 1 emerald, 1 ruby. Put the onyx in my collection. I need to discard something from the game, another token. Not seeing huge demand for sapphire. Got 4 of those left. A diamond, that could be helpful. And that's only going to need 1 sapphire, 1 emerald, 1 ruby, 1 onyx, so I don't have to spend anything. I'm taking that. I'll just put it right here. And now that I have 1, I'll get rid of 1 diamond. So let's go ahead and purchase that new card. 1 2 diamonds, 1 sapphire, 1 emerald, 1 onyx. I can add this to my collection. Now we will get rid of a ruby. And it looks like things are starting to come together a little bit, and I can start thinking about those second tier, although I'm not quite there yet. They all require some more diamonds. So this time I'm going to take, I had a plan, a sapphire, an onyx, another diamond. And now I need to discard something. Feeling a little more comfortable with the diamonds now, so I'll get rid of one of those. So on this turn, I have 1 2 3 onyx that I can spend to take this sapphire into my collection. I now have 2 sapphires. And I'm going to don't really want to get rid of, it's the last gold here, and I don't want to get rid of it because it might be nice at some point to help reveal a new card. So I'm feeling pretty good about rubies right now. Let's discard one of those. That's pretty helpful. Things are going to swing the other way for diamonds, I think. So let's just grab that, 2 rubies and 1 onyx. I can put the diamond in my collection. I now have 2 of everything. In fact, I'm feeling so good about diamonds, I'll get rid of another. As of yet, I have no points, though. No points on the board after purchasing 10 cards. That's okay. 1 2 3. Well, no. What order do I want to do this in? Let's 1 2 3 sapphires. Let's spend that to get a 3rd diamond. Alright, I'm going to get rid of that gold. Might regret that. That's quite helpful. 1 diamond, 1 emerald, 1 ruby, 1 onyx. Let's take that sapphire into hand. And get rid of a sapphire now. I'm going to end up with a fair amount of rubies in my hand, and I've still got these chips, so I'd actually like to get rid of some of these so I can get rid of them later. So I'm going to purchase this card now for 1, 2, 3 rubies, just to get that chip out of my hand. Put that emerald into the collection, and I will get rid of a ruby chip now. Let's spend 1, 2, 3, 4 diamond. Get this ruby. Really, it's all pretty close. I'll get rid of an emerald. I do have 1 point on the board now. 14 to go. It should speed up pretty quickly here. This card is going to require 1 diamond, 3 sapphire, 1 emerald, so I can take that. 4 emeralds in my collection. I will lose a diamond token. And now because I have 4 emeralds, I can take this diamond for my second point. And I think I'm going to grab the onyx in a minute, so I'll get rid of an onyx. And if I can get a 4th ruby or a 4th sapphire in either case, I'll earn a noble, a visit from a noble. And I can get, let me look at this second tier, I still don't have that 3rd onyx. I don't have 5 onyx for this, I don't have 5 diamonds, I don't have 5 diamonds, so nothing from that tier yet, but I think this will be the last, perhaps the last turn that that's the case. Well, I'll postpone it 1 more turn. I'm going to grab this ruby for 2 diamonds, 1 emerald, 2 onyx. So I'll discard. What will I discard? I guess a sapphire. And I now have 4 rubies and 4 emeralds, so I've earned a visit from this noble, which brings me up to 3, 4, 5 points. It doesn't really matter which of these bottom diamonds I grab, I just need 1, so I'll take this one, 3 diamonds, sapphire, and an onyx. With 5 diamonds, I'm pretty comfortable going down to my last token there. And I think I need to build up these onyxes just a bit more, and then I'll run away with it. So 2 diamond, 2 emerald, gets me an onyx, so why don't I get rid of an onyx then? And again, no, maybe I don't even need to keep going at this point. So now I've got enough for this card, I believe. 2 diamond, 2 ruby, 3 onyx. I do. So I take that ruby. Let's discard this ruby. That gets me up to 3, 4, 5, 6 points. Here we go. So I have 5 diamonds and 3 sapphires, which is enough for this card. take that into hand, which is another 2 points. I'll discard a sapphire. And now that earns me a visit from this noble, who needs 4 diamond and 4 sapphire, which brings me up to 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm going to need another 4 points, but I think it's looking pretty good. Don't have enough to get anything off the top. That's okay. I can just take these. This requires 5 diamond, which I have, to get another onyx. It's 2 more points, which brings me up to 13, and I need to get rid of something, so let's get rid of 1 onyx. And I only need 2 more points. Here I have 4 diamonds, 2 sapphire, 1 onyx. I will take this into hand, discard an emerald, and let's double check. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's it. That was Solo Splendor on easy mode with 6 of each gemstone. And you can see at the end of the game I actually had 1 of each in total, with the ruby being in my hand. So let's take these and put them back in the box and bring everything back out. All of the gold. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of each gemstone. Alright, so I'm all set up now for another round. This time I'm on a medium difficulty with 5 of each gemstone. Look at all diamonds all the way across that middle row there, but that doesn't affect the cost, which is really more important. Then on the nobles, this one came back up again from the last game. So I'll need 4 sapphire, 4 diamond for this one, and then this one is 4 sapphire, 4 emerald. So I think it would make sense to try and focus on sapphire a little bit, although it won't be super helpful here. Here I'm seeing a lot of rubies that I'll need. Up top there are some sapphire if I make it that far. This one in particular needs sapphire and a lot of diamond, which I should be able to get here. So let's get started. What can I purchase from the bottom? And again, I said I do want to focus on sapphire, but you know, that's going to take me either 3 turns to get, or 2 turns if I take 2 onyx on the first turn or second turn. But I don't want to limit myself. Whenever I can avoid that, I do, because I think in the long run it's better to have 3 gemstones than 2. So maybe I'll go after this one, so this can help me purchase the others. So to do that, I'll need a diamond, a sapphire, and an emerald. And I'll discard a gold. That seemed to work out for me okay last game, but I think as the difficulty increases, that strategy of discarding the gold first may not be the best. We'll see. It kind of just puts off the decision making for trying to figure out what else I can get rid of. So now this second turn, I'm going to need another sapphire. I'm going to need a ruby. And I will need an onyx at some point. So we'll get rid of a gold again for now while we can. On this turn, I'll spend 1 diamond, 2 sapphire, an emerald, and a ruby to procure from my collection this onyx right here. And so now I will discard an onyx since I've just acquired one. Now, what am I going to grab? I think I'm going to grab a ruby Sapphire and a diamond. And let's discard a gold while I can. Next, I don't think I can purchase any other gemstones. I cannot. So what else am I going to need here? I'm going to need at some point probably an onyx, a diamond, and a ruby. Get rid of a gold. I've got 1 gold left. So now what can I afford? What would be a smart purchase? Let's do this. Let's buy this emerald for 1 sapphire, 2 ruby, and 1 2 onyx. And I'll discard an emerald now. Is that the smartest thing I've ever done? I don't know. Let's take 3 more. I need sapphire, and let's take an onyx and a diamond. Discard that last gold. Now I just have to start making real decisions. Let's grab this. Well, I mean, I can grab rubies, but nothing right now costs me any rubies. I think I'm better off spending 1 2 3 onyx to get this sapphire. And I'll discard sapphire. Okay, well, let's pick up an onyx, an emerald, I really don't know. And I guess, I don't know, I'll take a sapphire. I really don't know. Now I've got to get rid of something, and I think I'll get rid of a diamond. I have so many in my personal stockpile here. Now I should be able to choices. Let's grab another sapphire, because I think I decided those were strategically important for the long game. So that's 1 2 emerald and 1 2 onyx. I'll discard another sapphire. Rubies, rubies, rubies. Well, I'm going to be picking up rubies, and they all require diamond. Not that I don't have a lot, but that one could save me a little bit. In order to do that, though, I'm going to need another onyx. Yeah, onyx is what that's what I'm going to need. I'll grab a ruby and an emerald. just because I don't have them, and it'll round out my collection. What to get rid of? I have not gotten rid of a ruby yet, and there are plenty of rubies out, so let me do that. Okay, so 2 sapphire and 2 onyx will finally pick me up this diamond. So that's what I'll get rid of. There's only these 3 left. It would be silly to take rubies tokens to try and buy that when there's so many rubies out here. So let's start working my way through those. What can I do for free? Surely something. This one is... this one is 1 diamond, 1 sapphire, 1 emerald, 1 onyx. There we go. So rubies on the board. Let's get rid of another ruby. My oh my. One onyx I have, 1 emerald, 1 sapphire, and 2 diamonds. Up to 2 rubies. I think I'll be getting an emerald soon, so let's get rid of one of those. And I got myself into a situation where I can't purchase anything this turn. Which is silly. So let's take, I'm going to need an onyx. Let's take a ruby. Let's take an emerald. Now I've got to get rid of something. I've gotten rid of 2 of everything except for the onyx. Only 1 onyx I've gotten rid of, but I'm feeling least confident with the onyx available here, so I think rubies are in good shape. Let's get rid of this one. So let's purchase this 3rd ruby for 2 diamond, 1 emerald, and 2 onyx. I'm going to get, oh boy. I'm going to get rid of an emerald. I don't feel awesome about it. So I'll use these 3 rubies to grab this emerald. I think, gosh, I've got a diamond coming up. Let's get rid of a diamond. There we go. That should make things a little bit easier. 2 emerald and a ruby. Let's grab this onyx because those have been making me nervous. Get rid of an onyx now. Now I could start getting some of these, I think I want to start getting some of these out of my hand and back into the pile over there. So even though I can afford some others, I might as well get the points on the board anyway. So I can get this diamond for 1, 2, 3 emeralds, 1, 2 rubies, and 1, 2 onyx. 1 point on the board. I think I will be okay on diamonds. Man, let's get rid of a diamond. Get a little nervous. Everything's making me nervous. 1, 2, 3 diamonds would get me another ruby. Do I want that? Or 1, 2 sapphire, 2 emerald, and 1 onyx will give me this diamond. Let's go with that one. Goodness gracious. I don't feel great about any of this. Get rid of an onyx. I don't like any of the options. Oh, that worked out pretty good. So then let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 sapphire. Get this third onyx. That's my second point. Oh, and I'll get rid of a sapphire because there's a few of them there. Let's open something else up on that second tier. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rubies and 1, 2, 3 onyx. I can get this diamond. Just my fourth diamond. Now I've got to get rid of something. Let's make it a ruby. Well, you know, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 diamonds here. Well, let's not do that. I have 2 sapphire and 2 ruby, so I can grab this emerald. And I think I will discard an onyx. And now, with those, what was my plan? Let's take one more here. I've got at least one of everything, so I know I can afford this. Get rid of this emerald. And then I think I wanted to use these 3 rubies and these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 emeralds to grab this onyx. Let's discard an onyx. What was my plan? Oh, and now I have 4 emeralds, so I can take this diamond, get rid of an emerald. No, yeah. And now these 5 diamonds plus 1 is enough to purchase this. And I'll discard that last diamond. Down to 1 ruby here and 2 sapphire. How many points do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm looking like I'm in pretty good shape. I can just pick up this 1 point for free. Get rid of a ruby. I thought sapphires were going to be pretty important, but maybe I just won't have any nobles this game. Might as well get a third, though, just to be safe. So a diamond and 2 onyx gets me this sapphire. And I will discard a sapphire. And now that is... that I do have enough sapphire now to take this diamond. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 diamonds now, and I believe that 7 is the max for the cost of any one gemstone for any card in the game, so I don't need any more diamonds. I'll discard this last token. I have no more tokens to discard. So now I can only use the cards in my hand. And again, I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I only need 3 more points. Is there a 3 I can grab? There's not. But I can take this. Right? 1 emerald, 3 rubies, and an onyx. And now that I have 5 onyx, I can take these 2 points. I only need 1 more point, I believe, so I can take this sapphire, which then also gets me either of these, which doesn't matter. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that's enough. So that was the medium playthrough of the solo variant on Splendor. Again, that was 5 of each gemstone. So I'm going to set it up again. I did run out of gemstones, but didn't really have any difficulty finishing. Let me set it up again for the hard difficulty, which will be 4 of each gemstone. So just a minute. Alright, so I'm all set up now for solo game of Splendor on hard, meaning there are 4 of each token, of each emerald, of each gemstone, I should say, plus all of the gold. There are 5 of those. The nobles this time are each a threshold of 3 cards, with the only overlap, same as last game, being sapphire. So getting some sapphires would be good. This looks like a decent mix, a little bit better shuffled maybe than last time, but well, not that it wasn't shuffled. I mean, random is random. You're just as likely to get one thing as another. The only thing I'm not seeing out here at all is any onyx. I'm seeing a decent amount of everything else. It's pretty even with everything else. So let's get going. What do I want to do on the bottom here? It looks like rubies are going to be more valuable. I'm going to need rubies to buy either of those emeralds, but I'm only going to need emeralds to buy one of the rubies. So I'll try and get a ruby. I'll start with this one. Let me grab an emerald, sapphire, and a diamond. Not a diamond, an onyx. And again, I'm going to start by getting rid of gold. So I just feel like it puts off the real decision making for the first several turns. Now I'm going to grab another sapphire, another onyx, and now I'll grab a diamond. Whenever I play Splendor, I guess I gotta get rid of gold too. Whenever I play Splendor with other people, I always like to leave my chips in my hand laid out like this, so it's real easy to make sure that I don't go over 10. And so other people can check on mine as well. When they're all stacked up, it can be, hard to tell what other people have and they accidentally go over. So that's my recommendation anyway when you're playing. Just, if you're not going to have more than 10 anyway, it doesn't take up that much room. Just leave them laid out so you can see what you've got. Alright, so I will purchase a card this turn for 2 sapphire and 1 emerald. And I'll discard 1 ruby since I picked up a ruby. Good, an onyx. That's going to come in handy. I will have to take more tokens this time. I'm going to need sapphire and onyx, I think. And I'd better get another diamond for now. And I will discard a gold token. Now, hopefully I can purchase something. Did I set this up right? Yeah, I'm going to purchase this emerald for cost of 1 diamond, 1 sapphire, 1 ruby, and 1 onyx. So I will discard 1 emerald. Now I'm going to take a diamond, ruby, and an onyx. Is that a foolish thing to do? Discard a gold, maybe. Might have been. So let's, on this turn, grab sapphire, an emerald, and a ruby. Which gets me up to 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So I don't have to discard yet, but I will get rid of this last gold. I think I'm going to go for this emerald first. Which is going to cost a diamond, a sapphire, a ruby, and 2 onyx. So I will discard another emerald. And now that I've done that, I can spend for this onyx 1 emerald, 1, 2, 3 rubies, and another onyx. I'm pleased to see, I've got to get rid of something, and I guess it'll be an onyx. Pleased to see, at first there were no onyx on the starting setup, and I'm glad there's a few of them out now. I feel better. This has been pretty balanced so far. I could start to get some diamonds though. That could be helpful. I am going to need, looks like a lot of sapphire coming up, so I got to figure that out quick. I don't think I'll be able to pick up anything next turn, so let me take a sapphire. I won't need another emerald. A diamond. And then for this last one, your guess is as good as mine. Sapphire and a diamond. I don't know. And a ruby, I guess. Now I've got to get rid of something. I think I will get rid of a sapphire because I intend to... No, there's so many of them coming up. Even if I intend to get one, I'm going to need a lot in the short term. think I'm more likely to get a ruby before an onyx. So that's what I'm getting rid of. Okay, now I can purchase the sapphire for 1 sapphire, 1, 2, 3 emeralds, and a ruby. And I will... whole stack's there, but it is only a stack of 4. Goodness gracious. Oh. I will get rid of a sapphire, but that makes me nervous. No, you know what? I changed my mind. I'll get rid of a diamond. I haven't done that yet. I feel like I've got some expensive choices. I'm going to take a sapphire, an emerald, and an onyx. Now I have to get rid of something. Shoot. It's going to be this sapphire, but that makes me nervous. What do I need to do? I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3 emeralds to get an onyx. And then I will discard an onyx. I feel like I'm in a little bit of a catch-22. I need emeralds to get, or I need sapphires to get diamonds, and diamonds to get sapphires. I can get the sapphire quicker though. I spend 1 diamond, 2 emeralds, and 1, 2 rubies to get a sapphire. And I will discard a sapphire. Oh, excellent. 2 sapphire, 2 emerald, and an onyx allows me to take this diamond. I finally got my first diamond. I'll get rid of one of those. I'm at a point where I should think about spending some of these. Two emeralds. Is that what I want to do? No. 1, 2, 3 sapphire will give me this diamond. I'll get rid of the diamond. Okay, that worked out okay. So 2 emeralds and 2 onyx. Gives me a sapphire. Feeling better about sapphire now, so I can get rid of one of those. Looks like ruby is going to start to be an issue, so let's do 1, 2, 3 diamonds to pick up this ruby. Get rid of a ruby. Things are starting to move. I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable. I'm actually going to take some of these while I can. Let me take an emerald, a ruby, Gosh, what's it going to be? I guess an onyx. Now I need to get rid of something. It's going to be this sapphire. So now I can spend 2 sapphire, 1, 2, 3, whatever this is, emeralds, and 1, 2, 3 onyx to get this sapphire and a point. Oh, I need to get rid of something still, don't I? I don't think I'll be taking very many more tokens. Let's get rid of this onyx. Let's do 2 sapphire, 2 emerald, and 1, 2, 3 ruby. Grab another sapphire while I can. It allows me to spend, so I have something else to get rid of. I've got to get, let's get rid of the ruby, I guess. No more of those. I better pick up this one, I need it. So 1 diamond, 1 sapphire, 1 emerald, and 1 onyx. So now I've got 3rd ruby. I'm going to have to discard something, and I guess it's going to be this emerald because I have 2 of them there. Is there anything I can spend this on? Doesn't look like it. Well, I do have enough for this diamond here. Get rid of a diamond. Those are in good shape. Oof. 6 rubies for a ruby. That's a rough trade. I've got to get a few more things off the bottom to try and pull up some cheaper options down here. I've got enough sapphire to pick up that onyx. I've got to discard this. It's the last option. And I now have 3 onyx, 3 sapphire, 3 diamond. So I acquire this visit from this noble as well. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points. It's a little tighter this game on hard mode, which I would expect, but I think I'm in decent shape. I think I'm okay to get to the end. If I can pick up 1 more ruby, I'll get this other noble. Or not ruby, I'm sorry, 1 more emerald. Right now, the only emeralds are available will cost too many emeralds to get, but I'm sure I can find a way around it. Nothing but diamonds and sapphires on the bottom. Gotta unlock some cheaper cards, so 2 sapphire, 2 onyx to get this 4th diamond. I've got to discard something, and because this is empty, I now have to discard from my hand. So this onyx goes away, and there's nothing left to discard, so now I just have to use the cards that I have. Luckily, 1 diamond, 1 ruby, and 3 onyx gets me a 4th ruby. I mean, sure, 2 diamond, 1 sapphire, 1 emerald, 1 onyx. Let's go up to 5 rubies. Great, 2 diamond, 2 sapphire, 1 ruby. Got a 4th onyx. I've got, I guess, 5 rubies and at least 3 onyx, so I can take this diamond, which gets me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points. Start looking at the second tier. There's no reason not to grab the points if I can afford them. 2 diamonds, 2 rubies, 3 onyx. Gets me this ruby, which is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rubies that I have. Because I have 6 rubies, I can grab this ruby for 3 points. Running out of space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I only need 2 more points. And that would be a great card to do it with. 4 diamond, 2 sapphire, 1 onyx, and because that's my 3rd emerald, I also get a visit from this noble, which 6, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 points on hard mode. That was more interesting. I'm glad it was a little bit of a challenge. The cards were pretty evenly mixed, although I was really hurting for those emeralds at the end. But that was a good level of challenge, so I enjoyed that. I am going to set it up one more time and try the insane mode, which will be 3 of each gemstone. So give me just a minute. I'll set that up, and I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. I've set up now for my 4th and final game of Splendor on this solo playthrough video. This one's set up on the insane difficulty, which is just 3 of each gemstone. I've not tried this before. So I think it's going to be real hard, and I might not make it. Got royals, or the nobles, I should say. This guy just keeps popping up. They do overlap with diamond, so maybe I should try and work on getting diamond. But I think this is just going to be survival mode, really. So let's get started. I'm going to do something different, I think. I think I just need to get a lot of options available, so I'm going to reserve a card. Just put those here, and I get 1 gold, and I'm going to discard a gold. And I'm going to reserve another card. Discard a gold. Why don't I go ahead and reserve 1 more? Gain a gold. I have to discard something, and it looks like there's a lot of emeralds. So maybe I'll... Oof, boy, oh boy. Already down to 2 emeralds. This is going to be something. This will be insane. Rubies look like a hot commodity. I need 2 ruby for everything here. So maybe I should go for that. In which case, why don't I grab a ruby and a diamond and 1 other thing. There's all these emeralds around. I don't really need emeralds to purchase anything. Ruby, diamond, and let's grab a sapphire maybe. I have to discard something. Yikes. Since I think I'm going for a ruby, let's get rid of a ruby. Okay, so now I am going to purchase that ruby, which will cost me 2 diamonds, 2 rubies. Into my collection. And let's get rid of a gold now. Let's grab onyx, a diamond, and an emerald. I think I have a plan. Get rid of this gold. There's 1 gold left. I'm going to purchase this emerald from my reserve there. It's going to cost 1 diamond, 1 sapphire, 1 ruby, 1 onyx. And I've got to get rid of something, and it's going to be that gold. And those are gone now. What was my plan? Let's grab a ruby, an onyx, and a diamond. Oh my. I think I'll be getting an onyx soon. So that's next to go. I think I'll be getting an onyx. No? Maybe? Yeah, let's do that. Let's get these 2 diamond and 1, 2 emerald to buy this onyx. And now I have to discard, I think, a sapphire. Now let's take a diamond and a sapphire and a ruby and get rid of what to get rid of. This is tough. I'm gonna get rid of a diamond. I haven't gotten rid of one of those yet, but I don't see any that are for imminent availability. But most everything only costs 1, which I can afford for the moment. So I definitely want to pick up that. I want to pick up a sapphire. Doesn't matter what order. Let me do this one first. It's 1, 2 onyx and a diamond. What in the world am I going to discard? I think an onyx, because I'll probably have one of those coming up soon. I'm going to need to take tokens again. Let's grab a diamond and a sapphire and an onyx. Get rid of an emerald. I can purchase for the cost of 1 diamond, 1 emerald, 2 rubies, and 1 onyx this sapphire. And I will discard, it's got to come from the bank, I think an emerald. So there are no more of those left. Which figures. So now I need it to get that diamond. But I think I can grab that onyx. No, I can't. I need a diamond for that too. What can I grab? I can grab an emerald. That's not... Sure, why don't I grab this one for 2 sapphires and 2 rubies. Now I have an emerald, and I will discard... Oh boy, I guess a diamond. What can I do to get some of these from my hand back into the bank? Not much. So with that being the case, I better grab that diamond while I can. It's 1 sapphire, 2 emeralds, a ruby, and a onyx. So at least I've got one of everything now. And what am I going to get rid of? I need a lot more rubies here. Here I only need 1 diamond at most, and I have 1, so this other one's going away. So the bank's got 2 rubies left. I will grab this more expensive onyx for a diamond, 2 sapphires, 1 emerald, 1 ruby. And I have no choice but to get rid of a ruby. Might be in real trouble. Trying to get rid of the expensive cards. That's all I'm going to be left with in a minute. I'm going to claim tokens. I'm going to take... I could take up to 3 tokens of all different colors, which means I could just take this one, but now I can get rid of something. I think it's going to be the sapphire. So now I can get with 1 sapphire, 2 rubies, and 2 onyx. I can get another emerald. And now this is what has to go away because it's in the bank. And that was helpful. Now I can get this diamond for 2 sapphire, 2 emerald, and an onyx. And I have to get rid of something, and I guess it's going to be... It'll be the onyx. So this one is 1 diamond, 1 sapphire, 1 emerald, 1 ruby. I get another onyx. And the sapphire goes away now. Now I'm down to just my cards. 2 sapphire, 2 onyx. Pick up a diamond. 2 emerald and 2 onyx. Helps me pick up another sapphire. And I have 3 diamonds, so I can grab this ruby. If I can get up to 3 of everything, I'd feel better. 2 diamond, 1 emerald, 2 onyx. Okay. I think I'll be alright then. I need 4s to unlock these nobles. I don't have 4 of anything yet. Which means I also can't afford this, but I have 3 of everything, so I can take Doesn't really matter which. This. I have 3 of everything, so I can take this. And I can take this. And because I've got 4 diamond and 4 onyx, I get this noble, which is my first points. Let's see if maybe I can get to 4 of everything. 2 diamond, a sapphire, an emerald, and an onyx. I can have 4 rubies now. So I've got 4 of everything except for sapphire. Fix them a little bit. And maybe I can start getting some of the cheaper cards in the second tier and start getting more points. So 1 emerald, 4 ruby, 2 onyx. I can take this diamond for 2 points, which is now 5 points on the board. I've got now 5 diamonds and 3 sapphires, so I can take this sapphire, which gets me up to 4, which is now enough. I've hit the threshold for this noble. So I'm up to 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I'm feeling confident. Because I have 4 sapphire, I can take this onyx, which gets me to 11. And I can also take, because I have 4 onyx, this emerald, which gets me to 12. And because I have enough emeralds, I can take this diamond, which gets me to 13. And that is my 6th diamond, which allows me to take this diamond, which gets me to 16, right? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Whew, that was tricky. But it actually was a little bit liberating after I ran out of all the tokens. I could just move quickly. It got fairly rapid at the end. So I really liked that. Again, that was I had tried this on easy and on medium previously, but this was my first time trying hard or insane, and I really enjoyed it. I'm glad that I have now a way to play Splendor solo, because again, I really like this game. My only gripe about it was that it had no solo mode, so everything else I really like. So let me know what you think about this variant. Again, I didn't come up with this. You can watch the Table for One house rules. I've got a link in the description there on where I found this. It was in the forums on Board Game Geek, but I think this is a great solution if you like this game and you want to play it solo, or if you think you would like this game and strictly for the solo component. I think it's good. It's definitely a game I enjoy with more people as well, but I'm always happy to have another opportunity to play. So if you like this, if you made it this far, watching me play Splendor for this long by myself, please do subscribe. I would really appreciate it. That helps me. If you want to give the video a like or leave a comment, I would love to hear from you as well. And let me know what other ideas you have. Is there another way I could play Splendor solo? Is there something else you'd like to see? Are there other games you'd like me to play? Let me know. Looking forward to hearing from you. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching Table for One.